All right, so now you have gotten your hair system completely free of adhesive. Part of the maintenance process is actually making sure your unit is cleaned, it's shampooed, it's really deep conditioned. Now, if we take our time during maintenance and we do all of this work, we can add a ton of longevity to how long we can wear one hair system for. How you take care of your hair systems will determine how long they last. But on top of that, doing this work will make sure that your hair system is tangle free, it's not matted, it's also free of any adhesive residue, and make sure that it feels silky smooth like a brand new unit for months and months to come. If you do not do this work, you will notice that over time your hair system will become less and less attractive, less desirable looking and feeling. So now we're gonna actually take a look at how to wash and condition your unit. With that being said, some of the other things that we're gonna do in this section is we're going to make sure that our unit is clear of any adhesive residue. We're gonna make sure that we don't have any adhesive that is stuck inside of the hair itself. And we're also going to make sure that there is no knots inside of the hair system. Knots can really affect the duration of your life, and you have to learn how to take care of them properly, or you can pull a lot of hair out. So now we're gonna jump over to the wash station and we'll start talking there. All right, everybody, so we have our hair system here now. And we want to make sure that it is plenty clean and make sure that we do not have anything inside of it. We don't want to have any liquid adhesive. We don't want to have any tangles. We don't want anything like that. So the first step that we're going to use with this is actually take some of our solvent, and we're going to begin by spraying down this hair system. When we spray down this hair system, there's a specific reason that we're going to use a solvent. The reason for that is because we are trying to get rid first of any of the liquid adhesive and any of the knots. This solvent helps break down the adhesive and make sure that we can get everything primed to take care of this unit. Now, the tool that we're going to use is a brush like this. It's going to have a fine tooth to it. And now we're going to start the water. So we're going to get this a little bit wet, and then we're going to begin working with it. So now that our system is wet, we're going to begin working out knots and any adhesive that is stuck inside the unit. Now, in order to do this, what we are going to do is we are going to take our hair system and our brush and begin at the ends of the unit, and we are going to start brushing the hair. And this right here is a very important stage, but it's something that we got to do correctly, because if we don't do it correctly, we can pull a lot of hair out. So in order to do it correctly, what we do is, if you'll notice, what I'm doing is I'm not grabbing by the base. I'm actually grabbing halfway up the hair, and I'm allowing any of the tension that I'm putting on the knot to come from the hair that I'm holding halfway up. What this allows is for the hair to have the tension at where I'm holding it, as opposed to in the knot of the base. And we're doing this because we do not want to put tension on the knot of the hair system. If we do, there's a chance that it could definitely come out and we could lose a lot of hair. I'm encountering another knot right here, or another piece of residue. But now we are getting it out, so that's good. You can see that it's starting to behave a lot better, and I'm able to run my comb through. There we go. Now it's really starting to feel a little bit better. So the next step after we get through this phase is that we are actually going to shampoo our hair. So let's move into that. We're gonna wet our system again. And we're going to begin using our shampoo here. And what I like to do is I like to just kind of drizzle it all over the unit. And now we're going to work it in. When we work it in like this, it allows all of the hair to get nice and clean. Now you don't want to have a lot of shampoo or conditioner for that mark on the knots themselves, so avoid that. But this right here should really take care of getting the unit clean of any last oils, any product, anything that could affect the longevity of it. Once again, I like to just work my comb through it. See, I don't do this every single day. I don't do this when I'm just shampooing my hair on a day-to-day basis. I only do this when I'm really taking care of the hair system and making sure that we have it nice and maintained. So now it is feeling really good. I'm gonna turn on the water here. We're gonna begin washing out the shampoo, and just applying some water to it should really wash it out. Don't have to do anything more. We can see that it is really getting a lot of the shampoo out now. So now that we have our hair system completely shampooed and taken care of, what we'll do is condition it. Once again, I like to apply liberally onto a hair system, and what we'll do is we will massage this into our hair. Now be careful to not get this too deep into the roots, because this can loosen any knots that our hair system does have. So avoid really getting it down into the base of the hair system. Now I am going to let this sit for the next 10 minutes and we'll come back when I have done that. All right, everybody. Well, it's been about 10 minutes. So we are going to wash out the conditioner of this hair right here. So we'll get the water coming along like that. And what we're going to do is we're just going to comb it as the conditioner comes out of the hair, just to make sure that we have any last traces of knots really just kind of coming out of it. And this is going to make sure that we have such a smooth and silky hair system for many months to come. All right, now let's start to actually wash this out, shall we? There we go. All right, we've gotten all the conditioner out of this puppy. So let's take this over to the final step, what we're gonna do, and then we are gonna have this completely done. All right, so now let's make sure that we have a nice towel that we can apply onto a table or to a chair. We're gonna put our hair system in the middle of the towel, and we will begin to fold and roll up this towel. What we're doing at this point is drying out the hair system. And what we want to do is we want to dry it out without using heat or without really anything that's detrimental to the hair system. This right here will make sure that we get a very dry unit, and it'll remove most of the moisture so that we can go on to actually reapplying the hair system with tape and adhesive. So we're gonna let this sit for approximately 10 minutes and come back to it, and then make sure that is completely dry. All right, everybody, so now we have our hair system pretty much completely dry. Now we're gonna move on to teaching you how to finally blow dry and style it once it is on your head. So this is gonna be really exciting because we get to see how to blow dry, style, and use some minimal product in order to take care of your hair system.